And we are live. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Canadian Guy here. I asked, you voted, and you guys voted for Crash Team Rumble for today, which is actually great because typically I did say I want to try to get at least one Crash Team Rumble stream per month. And here we are. We got our Crash Team Rumble stream. Give me a second here to finish getting set up, and we shall begin. Additionally, what I'm also happy to quickly announce is that we got our Twitch side back up and running. We got it running now. We're back live on Twitch. Took a little bit. Had some issues with authenticating things, and there was this big loop. But today, I was like, no, we're going to fix it. I got it fixed. We got it rehooked up. We got it relinked, resynced, redone, and it is good to go now. So finally, we are back over on Twitch. So anyone over on Twitch, you can say hi. And I believe I also fixed it so that I can see everyone's chat in one spot, including Twitch chat. So I won't be missing as much chats as I would have thought before. So, ladies and gents, before we continue as well, let me know how the volume is. Hopefully the volume is pretty good for you guys. Hopefully that you guys can hear. Everything is good to go. But the second thing I want to mention and talk about is that the game Nico DeRico. So on the poll, I asked if what you guys wanted to see me play, and one of the games that I mentioned was Nico DeRico, and a lot of people were like, yeah, I want to see that game. In fact, it got second place. It beat out a lot of like other games I would have expected. So I was like, okay, cool. Nico DeRico, and it wasn't like it was Crash Team Rumble at 90% and then, you know, miscellaneous everything else. Crash Team Rumble was only like at 40%, and Nico DeRico was at like 30. So already, you know, that tells me, in my opinion, that hey, some people want to see me play Nico DeRico, which okay. So I'm going to likely be trying it out maybe next week. Or the week after, or maybe is one of the games I'm going to be playing while I'm away. Either or, I think it would be really cool to be able to give that game a shot and for you guys to see it. It looks like a cross between Crash Bandicoot and Donkey Kong Country, so that's kind of interesting. Okay, so without further ado, let us see if we can still play some Crash Team Rumble. I wish this game got ported to PC. I wish. I've never seen them wrestle, so I'm excited to see them later tonight when I watch the playback. Let me see here. We'll go with we got a full lobby, and it didn't take long. We have a full lobby of players. That is like, I understand. Here's the thing. I understand that, yes, I'm probably the only person streaming right now, or one of the few people actually streaming this. SJ Lucario, thank you so much. Hey, I can see my Twitch thing working. Either port it to PC or put on Game Pass. I want to see it go on Game Pass and then go on Game Pass PC. That would be really doped. That'd be really dope. But train of thought going into the abyss. I am shocked that we still can get into a lobby, because here's the thing too. This game also bases on like local stuff. So it's like if I was playing and then someone from like, let's say Australia hopped on, the likelihood is that they're not going to get into my lobby. Right? Oh man. Oh, come on. Got it. And all right, good job, team. The fact is that we had a lobby, a full lobby. So the thing is that we only have about 70 people watching, right? And we were able to get a good, like a full lobby in a relatively decent amount of time. Well. Madao is streaming too. Okay, so there's 2 people playing. Okay, cool. Or at least 2. 2 people not playing, streaming. I'll get the words right one day. Keywords one day. And also, this is my first match. I'm going to need some warm up here. Like so. The game's audio is out of sync for you. That's weird. Okay. Let me see if I can... Well, at least I stopped her from turning in. If the game audio is off a smidge, I got a feeling I know what the problem is, and I can probably know how to fix it. I think. Or got it. Yeah, buddy. Oh, would have been. It would have been funny is that if you could get a giant fly trap spitter as that would. I think that would have been funny. Overpowered, maybe slightly, but nonetheless, still would have been cool. Okay. Okay, we're coming back. We're making a comeback. We're making a comeback. Am I going to be getting any MVP trophies? Probably not. But you know what? I'll take the W on my first warm-up. Wall. Oh, I would have thought that would have been the W right there. Off by 15. Dang. There we go. We cooking. We cooking. Heck yeah. All right, give me 1 second. Let me see what's up with is it question, anybody watching over on Twitch, is it out of sync over there or no? Oh, come on. There we go. We'll give that a try. If that doesn't work, we'll have to pop out of this lobby and try it again. Awesome to play with you, Thinking Rob, and good job on getting player of the game last time. That was great. We are missing a blocker. Now we don't have a booster. Oh, well. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna die. Game audio is, but not yours. It's still out of sync. Really? That is strange. Very strange. Okay. Dr. Neo Cortex is based off of my stepdad? Oh gosh, that's a, is that, That's a fun fact I didn't know. I never read that one before. Oh, God. Oh, I was hoping. Ah, no. Okay, yep. They haven't locked theirs down either, though. I'm gonna turn mine in real quick and then head over to... Alright, let's keep going. I'm wondering why it's doing that. It's really strange. Because it's... Why is it accurate on mine? Ah, got me. Man, it has been nothing but like constant like audio or you know, stream issues the past couple of days. Goodness gravy. I don't know why. Oh no, I scooped that one up. In that case, then maybe if it's my... Okay, I have an idea to try something. I'm gonna have to hop out of the... I am unfortunately gonna have to hop out of the lobby, but I have an idea as to how to fix it. This is my Greg. Go get your own Greg. Oh, we didn't lock down ours. I thought we did. Oh, come on!
Your team boost expired.
We're boosted. Oh no, there's a fridge in the middle. That was a Greg. Yeah! We thank you for your service, Greg. Yes, indeed we do. Thank you, Greg. Right down the wire. What did I hit?
neck and neck.
Mean, yes. Necessary, also yes.
Your team boosted.
Do we have anyone trying to stop us over there? Yeah, we do. Okay.
Big bonsai available.
We do. Okay. On. Okay.
Pulls ahead. Teams are on each other's heels. What a knockout. Enemy team.
Okay, double kill.
Your team scores for the lead.
Come on.
Team boost expired.
Yeah! Yeah! This is why we play Rumble, man. Oh. Elena donated $5 to Super Chat. Sorry I missed that. Love cans loaded with a warning shot. Uh-oh. I apologize. I just read it now. Thank you. Okay. Is this more in sync? Also, I don't know why, but for some reason, now my chat is only showing Twitch stuff and not YouTube stuff anymore. So, of course, it would do that. So, oh, we did it. We did it. Okay, but thank you so much, Elena, for the $5. Love cans loaded. This is a warning shot. For what? I apologize 7 minutes ago, but I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's in sync. There we go. Okay. So I tweaked something, and now we are now a boy band, i.e. in sync. We're a 90s boy band now, boys. Let's go. Elena with the love cannon of $50. First, you were the first person to donate the stream for $5, and then you added a 0 to that, making it $50. That is amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Elena. Thank you, Elena. Thank you, Rumble Queen. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are awesome. Woohoo! Grab that. There we go. Take that.
Enemy team boosted. Your team puts Wampa on the board.
No! I was crabbed! I was Eugene Krabs! Can anybody help me?
Enemy team mega boosted.
Ruh-roh, Raggy!
Uka Uka available. Enemy team turbo boosted.
Well, this is the opposite of good. This is quite bad. Julia Bandicoot donated 100 bits through Twitch. Thank you. You know what? I'm happy I was finally able to get my Twitch all set up. Give me 1 second. Great to see you still playing Rumble, and thank you for carrying the torch. I love the new video about the various mascots and where they are now. Hope all is well with you and your family. Thank you, Julia Bandicoot. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Yeah, that was a big video in terms of just getting all of the footage for it. It was quite obscenely hard to get right. It wasn't easy. But I do have a lot to thank to Kebabs. Kebabs helped me a lot with that. I paid him to record a bunch of really good high quality footage for that video. We are getting our butts handed to us. Like, we are dying. Well. This isn't fun. This looks like death. So, yeah, unfortunately, we don't send friend requests as a blanket rule. It just makes things, just easier. Also, we've had some unfortunate run-ins in the past where people would go on the friends list and then would push privacy a bit too much, and it got to a point that made me uncomfortable. So it would just kind of became a across the board blanket rule that we don't accept friend requests via just directly, especially with this account. But if you want to be able to play again, luckily Rumble's player base is relatively smaller, so that means, you know, while that does suck on one hand, it is nice that, you know, if you wanted to hop in, you could hop into just a general queue during one of the streams and you would likely get into it. Okay. Hi, CG. I thought this match just gave up a CG. Look, I'm a big crocodile, okay, and I am a very easy target. Like, do you see the size of this croc booty? Do you see the size of it? Like, goodness me, you can see it from a mile away. It is a large croc bot. Can my cables not be so uncably? Just cable. Thank you. MS site, how's it going? All right. Time to retire the dingo and pick up the lingo. I don't know. I was just trying to figure out a rhyme. I'm going... I was hearing someone the other day, a friend of mine, saying how bad Ripto was. And I still remember a lot of people saying that they very much dislike Ripto. But I remember I actually, like, kind of enjoyed playing him. So... like, I enjoyed playing... Croc Cake. Exactly! Got them Southern Bayou cheeks. Alright, Ripto. I said that I used to do pretty okay with you. Let's not embarrass you in front of, you know, almost 100 people. Let's not do that. There we go.
Your team puts Wampa on the board.
We survived. We did it. Ha! We fought. Oh! Zip zap! I was taking a bath. Rub a dub dub, just a cooking in the tub. Oh! Man! Oh Come on. Right when our team boost expired too, though. Oh man, that sucks. Brace yourself, CG. Oh, for what? What am I bracing for? You're already donating 50 bucks. More than that now. Thank you for the $5. C is for senior. That is not a okay, I got... This is my... That's my platforms! Oh, no. Okay. Okay, these are... I don't think these are going to be my platforms right now. But... that there. Got it.
Your team boost expired.
Elena! Donate another $50! My goodness. Elena, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's over $110 in total in what we've been streaming for like about half an hour. That is incredible. Okay.
Your team boosted.
We're now boosted, but
Allied flame trap.
we are super behind.
Enemy team boost expired. Minecraft spitter ready.
Bye-bye, dragon. All right, do this.
Allied flame trap. Allied team turbo boosted.
Go, Greg!
Storm available.
No! Not enemy, Greg! I lived! I died! Thank you, Elena. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Elena. That is incredible. We lost. I feel like I did Ripto some decent justice, though. Like, I feel like I did relatively okay as Ripto. I feel like I tried. I feel like I did pretty good. I felt like I was relatively annoying enough. You know, I like seeing the level 11. Hi, love.
I need your phone.
You need my phone. Why?
I'm calling my sister Patty.
But you have your phone.
It's not what she highlighted.
Fair. All right. Love you. Love you. We'll go Ripto again. Yeah, that was fun. But maybe we'll go with the Skeletor Ripto this time. Ah, blocker? Who needs her? Blocker? Who needs her? Jazz Junction. I want to be on your team again. I'm sorry. You mean not enough memory to open this page? Have this page open. Thank you. Hey, Zephyr, how's it going? First time joining on the stream. Well, hello! Welcome to the chaos that is the CGE streams. We don't know what happens. We never do. There's a lot of people going for this B, and there's not a lot of me going around. Well, I tried, okay? I tried.
Your team puts Wampa on the board. Allied team super boosted.
Well, super pooper. That's not good. I had them lined up, but they saw me. Ruh-roh, Raggy. I hope you enjoy your time here.
Enemy team boost expired.
Ouch. Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me.
Your team boost expired.
Ow. Yeah, moving couches is about as fun as a paper cut to the eyeball. So, yeah, I would, Ow. Oh, come on. Ah!
Enemy team boosted.
Do I like Tekken 8? I used to play, like, the old Tekken way back in the day. Tekken 3. Tekken 3 was the game that I played back in the day, and it wasn't mine, it was my brother's. So, yeah, you have to realize that, you know, at least for me, I was born in 95 and I was the fifth child. So being the fifth child, you know, everyone played games, but there were games that were like, oh, this game is for your brother Mark, or this game is for your brother Adam, right? And, you know, it's like, you know, we all could play it. So for example, the Crash Bandicoot games weren't my games. The Crash Bandicoot games were my brother's. Spyro was the first game that was bought that was like, yeah, we're gonna buy this for him, for me. So that's part of maybe a reason why I have such a huge connection with Spyro, is because Crash Bandicoot was my brother's game. So basically, when he was playing, if you know, whenever he wanted to play it, he could, right? And when he moved out, you know, he took the games with him. So of course, you know, they weren't mine. So I've been slowly, whenever I go to a convention or I go to like a garage sale or whatnot, and I'm slowly rebuilding. Ah, Trev! Trev just donated $100 through Streamlabs. Trev, How are you doing, my friend, Trev? Ah! I gotta get my Stream Deck fixed next. I got Twitch fixed. Now I gotta get the Stream Deck fixed next. So I could do the big victory noise that donation so totally deserves. Oh my gosh, Trev! Trev donated $100. No message, but I feel the love, dude. How you doing? I've lost my last like 3 matches or 2 or 3 matches, and I got a big giddy face on my big giddy smile on my face. I don't have a face on my smile. That would be wrong. It's a big smile on my face. You don't put a you get my point. You don't do that. All right, let's go with Entropy with the Scorch Skin. I remember when I was like, yeah, they need to nerf Entropy. I love her, but they need to nerf her. And then Toys for Mom was like, I bet. And they just nerfed her into the ground. It was like, okay, no, a little too much. I'm doing all right. How are you? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking, Trev. I hope that everything with work has been good. I hope that you've been having a great time. If I remember correctly, relatively recently, I say relatively recently, but could have been within the last 6 months from your Twitter, you've moved or either bought a house or whatever. I hope that is still going great and well, and I hope nothing but good things for you, Trev. Thank you so much again. You see, they nerfed Cortex, but it was just like such a, yeah, we nerfed them. And you looked at the nerf, and it was just like, this does nothing. And it was like, this did nothing. It lowered his win rate by 0.5%. Oh, goody. Thanks. It is hard to kind of get the balancing right for like these games and stuff, because like, for example, League of Legends, a game that I used to play a lot and I still have a lot of love for, but I don't play anymore. Actually, I can't say that because today I played a bot game just to get my you know, thing back and going. Was that one of the things that people have problems with, especially these companies, is that they need to be able to figure out how to balance for beginners and pro players, right? And there is kind of a, like, how do you nerf something so that the beginners don't feel like it's the worst thing ever, or don't give them so much kid gloves to the point where they're useless anymore for pro play, right? And that's a problem with competitive games, is that when you have these, you'll have characters that are like, yeah, if you're facing, like, you know, a newbie team, yeah, this character is super strong. But then as soon as people learn the game, you know, that character becomes useless again. So it's like, so for example, there was a character in League that was having that problem, where in lower tiers, the character was almost getting like a 60% win rate, which is really egregiously high. That's like, okay, this needs a hot fix. But then in bronze, but then in like anything above gold, it was like 30% or lower. So it's like, okay, so how do you fix that? Right? It's like, how do you solve that? How do you balance that? So it's like, okay, this character is really, you know, when someone's a beginner, they absolutely get stomped by them. But then when you get to higher levels of play, suddenly it's not, you know, they're pathetic, right? And I got a feeling that Female Entropy kind of entered that space, where Female Entropy kind of became that, oh yeah, you know, she was really strong, and she was, like, but I also think she was one of those characters that was really strong against people that were just starting out in the game. They were just starting out and they were just figuring out, and as soon as they figured out a couple combos with Female Entropy, they were like, wow, this character is really strong. But then when you started to get to some of those lobbies where you had really high level people, or at least, you know, higher elo people, they knew, it looked like they knew what they were doing. They could they could handle her. So when they nerfed her, they made her okay for beginner play now, but then in anything higher than beginner, she was just kind of garbage, you know? Am I making sense? Or am I as clear as mud? Ow. We were like, yeah, female attribute could use a nerf, and then Toys for Bob. I love Toys for Bob though. I love them to death. Like, man, absolutely love Toys for Bob. Probably my favorite company, to be honest, right now. For a long time, my favorite company was Blizzard, because I loved Warcraft 3. I loved and all the old Blizzard games, loved them. Old WoW, loved it. But unfortunately, while they've recently been a wee bit better, it hasn't been all sunshines and rainbows for Blizzard as of late. In fact, it's been better from what I've heard. I think it's been better, but definitely not fixed yet, and which is kind of unfortunate. What games do you play outside streaming? So, I actually for a while, it sounds weird, I actually was almost stopping playing games entirely for a while. It was pretty bad. It got to the point where I was not playing games nearly at all. It was like, yeah, I only play games on my streams, and that was it. I literally didn't set any free time to play games. And the game that ironically brought me back to, hey, I should play more games was Astrobot. So I started to play. That's what part of the reason why I really wanted to see and get to the end of that series, was because I genuinely loved Astrobot so much. And oh yeah, this is exactly what Rumble's all about. It's such a blast. We're gonna do a different one this time. But as I was saying, I played Astro, and I was just like, man, I have all these games that I want to play, and I'm going to play them. And I did. And I sat down. I finished Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and then I'm currently playing through Ghost of Tsushima again, and I've also been playing Palworld, and I'm feeling back into it. Like, the toasty skin is best. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm at that point. I don't turn my console on EA meme. Yeah, you see, and that's the thing, is that I was kind of at that point, too. And I kind of, like, was only streaming games. I wasn't playing on my free time. And it's like, how can I call myself a gamer? How can I be into gaming if all I do is I talk about games, but I don't actually play games, right? And that was kind of just a thing that I just thought I kind of had to roll and deal with. And now here I am feeling like, man, I kind of want to, get back into games, and Astrobot was one of them, because when I finished it, I wanted more. I wanted more. And so I was like, well, I got Final Fantasy VII. I should, I forced myself. I strapped myself in. Like, you're going to finish Final Fantasy Rebirth. And I did. And I was proud of myself for that, because I was like, yes, finally, I'm back into it. And then I was like, all right, what's next? I was like, you know what? I've had the itch to play Ghost of Tsushima. And I was like, you know what? Do it. And I re-downloaded it, and I put it on, and I'm going through that. And I'm on Act 2, and I've been chipping away at that, having a great time with it. And it was kind of just like this rediscovery of, like, I need to get back into playing games. But also, too, I have to not just play the games that I talk about on the channel, like, or the same type of games. I can't just sit there and be like, yeah, I'm just going to play platformers on my free time. Because there's a bit of an aspect that I feel like where it's like, if I'm playing a platformer, I automatically feel like I'm in work mode. Right? Because my brain immediately goes into analyzing, like, okay, is this something that we can, oh, is this something that, is there a guide for this? Or, oh, are people interested in this? And I'm no longer necessarily enjoying the game on my private time. I'm now analyzing it for work, right? So I have to... So I was just limiting myself to live streams, because on live streams, I don't have to think. I don't have to think about it, right? Another thing that I might start doing, too, is that I mentioned before, I hired somebody to help capture a bunch of the footage for my PlayStation video, but now I have a larger library of footage that is now tailor-made that I can use later on for games that I want to still talk about. Because there are some games that I would love to talk about, but I don't have any footage for. I have no footage for it. Zero footage. And I got no footage for it. And unfortunately, there's also an aspect of where there's some games where I can't even get footage for it because I don't even have the proper platform for it. One of the games that I've been thinking about talking about was PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. And I kind of... hey, Dylan J. Fox. And I kind of wanted to kind of re-explore that, because before, when Smash Brothers Ultimate was around, the idea of PlayStation All-Stars to me was silly. And I know it sounds weird, but it was silly, because I was like, why is anyone going to play that over just Smash Brothers Ultimate? Smash Brothers Ultimate is just the ultimate type of that game. But now Smash Bros has been off the scene for a while now, and there's been games trying to surge that are trying to fill in the void that Smash has left. And I genuinely don't think that there's been games that are good, but there's been no games that I don't think really fill that spot quite yet. Happy that you're here for a stream, Dylan. And so there's a part of me that was thinking, like, man, wouldn't it be cool if it did come back? Wouldn't it be interesting? It's okay, Alani's Oasis. I'm not upset. Here, I'm actually, speaking of, though, I am going to back out of this lobby because I've been in this lobby for a bit. So we're going to cycle through so that people can, so we can get the new lobbies and get the new players and stuff. But one of the things that is really interesting is that now that Smash Bros. Is gone and seemingly been gone for a little bit, it's like, and PlayStation has added to the repertoire significantly since All-Stars, between Aloy, between Jin, between the new characters introduced in Final Fantasy, which I know is technically multi-plat, but you can argue, etc., etc. And all of the things PlayStation now could, and then of course Astrobot, PlayStation could turn around and make some kind of a brawler. And take care, Lions Oasis. Take your thinking, Rob. And the thing is that if PlayStation were to do it right, if they were to invest time and money, if they made a new PlayStation All-Stars game, I think that it could emerge as a contender within this Smashless environment right now. Because right now there's no Smash. And people... Oh, there's a lot of scores here. People crave the Smash. And there is no Smash. So... Ah, let's go with Ripperoo. Why not? And because people crave the Smash, and there is no Smash, there needs to be something to come in. I feel like they could try something like that, but I feel that with the failure of Multiverses that it doesn't seem too ideal for All-Stars to come back. Not to argue, but here's the question is, then it's to sit down and be like, okay, what did Ultimate do? And what did Smash do? Or what did Smash do and what did Multiverses do? And what did Ultimate didn't do? And what did Multiverses also didn't do? And then compare and contrast, because I do think that there is a market for a Smash Bros-esque fighter that could try to go toe-to-toe. What I think the problem with Multiverses is that it was too... It was a bunch of just random IPs that were just thrown in that were not necessarily related to video games, right? It's like, oh yeah, we have this character. And it was just like, okay, but it's like, oh yeah, it's Looney Tunes. It's like, okay, well, not every single Looney Tunes fan is a gaming fan, right? And when you kind of have these... When you have these IPs that are not gaming IPs, well, it's not going to necessarily attract gamers. Or at least fans of those things if they're from TV and stuff. Now, of course, you got Batman and stuff, which has games and such, and I'm not saying... But you get my point, is that Batman's not sourced from a game, it's sourced from a comic. Iron Giant. All of these other characters that were in Multiverses that were just kind of like... They're just Warner Brother IPs. And it's kind of like wacky if you think about it. It's... You could say it's loony. It didn't really make sense. But when you have PlayStation, where they have enough IPs to be able, and gaming IPs too, to be able to make a Smash Bros-esque game, well, they're all from games. If you're a gamer, there's going to be a character in there that you're probably going to like. If you look at Ghost of Tsushima and be like, wow, I really like that game, you're probably a gamer. If you look at Looney Tunes and say, wow, I really like them, that doesn't mean that you're a gamer. Just because there's Looney Tunes in there. If that kind of makes sense. And I do feel like PlayStation All-Stars and PlayStation is really out of the three big names, is the only other company that could make another Smash Bros-esque game. And I think during a time where there hasn't even been any Smash Bros stuff announced or released or whatever, I would be shocked too. I'm not saying we're going to see it. There's a difference between saying, hey, I think it could work versus we're going to see it. I would be happy to see it. I would love to see it come back in a new modern way. But does that mean that we will see it? It's a bit of a different, that's a different animal. That's a bit of a different animal, unfortunately. I would be up for a kart racer as well. Sure, I'd be up for a kart racer. That'd be fun. But I also feel... I feel like that there are games, like Mario Kart has recently gotten, like, not recently, but in the grand scheme of things, relatively recently had some new, like, tracks and stuff, so there is activity. Smash Bros is just such a very unique kind of game, right? It is a unique style of game. And I feel like for a kart racer, though I would love it. Like by the way, I would love an Astro Kart. Like, oh my gosh, I'll put money down on the idea. Like an Astro Kart to me sounds like an absolute blast, and also like it's so adorable. I would love an Astro Kart. Like I want, give Astro the Mario treatment, please. I want all of the fun, cute spin-offs. Give them all to me. God, at least I hit him with that.
Enemy team mega boosted.
Just a thought, Dylan, too. You might be able to get your, oh no. Okay, at least, okay. Ah, nah, didn't matter. Give me all the classic PlayStation mascots in the Big Kart Racers. Spyro, Crash, Jack, Sly, Ratchet, Croc. Oh, yeah, absolutely. We can't forget Tomb Raider. Can't forget Lara Croft. We can't forget, like, please just pour it into my eyes. Astro Bash, Astro Party. Have at it. All of it. Like, man. Just all of it. I want it all. Xbox does own, Xbox also does, yes, Xbox owns Crash now. But I don't, here's the problem. I think, let's go with a mistake. I think that Xbox would be willing to let Crash and or Spyro into, they would be willing to let Crash and or Spyro into a PlayStation-esque game, but I don't think PlayStation would allow it. I think PlayStation would have too much hubris to ask for it. I think with Astro, you know, Astro kind of had it kind of set up beforehand. So before like the deal went through, I just don't know if, because like think about it for a second. Imagine you're sitting there, you're fighting a case, being like, "Oh man, we can't let them have these IPs," and you were the reason why the game, one of the biggest, you know, things in marketing history was paused forever. And then you turn around and say, can we please have Crash and Spyro? And it'd be like, no, you know, I mean, I'm sure Xbox would be like, sure, but they wouldn't be. Hey, Mel's rating with a party of 21. Jeez Louise. Hello, Mel. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. I'm currently playing my worst character right now. So my show of skills is equivalent to... Oh, baby! Never mind. Apparently I can... Ow. Let's go, Brio. Unga bunga. No! Ow. Hold on. I'm out. I didn't realize I was 4 inches from my base. Good. Great. Awesome. Ha-ha! Ladies and gents, let me preface. Any kill with Brio is pure dumb luck. Got ready to run, but have a fun stream. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Mel. Thank you. Thank you so much. You are awesome. Thank you so much for the raid and run.
Enemy team ultra boosted.
Unga bunga. Oh no! Well, I achieved it. Not as well as I had hoped, but we achieved it. Eh. Unga bunga! Ow. Should we just call that, instead of Monster Brio, just call it Unga Bunga mode? First he science, then he Unga Bungas.
Enemy team boost expired.
Yay!
Your team boosted.
Alright.
Enemy team pulls ahead.
They what now?
Your team pulls ahead.
We can't let them do that. Unga Bunga! Angry Unga Bungas!
Allied team turbo boosted.
Ow! Come at me, bro! First we Unga, then we Bunga. Unga, Bunga, Bunga. Trying to be a nuisance. Come on, team! Yeah! Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, that's okay, Dylan J. Fox. We can still... How's Power on PS5, by the way? It performed actually relatively good. I remember when I played an early version of Power World on Xbox, it did not... It ran... It was not smooth. It was about as smooth as... It was about as smooth as if you left out buttermilk out on the counter during the month of June for 2 weeks. That was about how smooth it was. It was no bueno. It was not good at all. However, I haven't played it since they probably optimized it, made it better, made things smoother. But on PS5, it actually ran relatively well. On PS5, I was just like, oh yeah, this runs. Is it running as good as PC? No, it's not running as good as PC. And I think we all can kind of, expect that. I think if we expected it to run as good as PC, that you'd be putting a gigantic, way too high of a expectation. However, it actually runs relatively well. Hey, Crash Bancologist, how's everyone doing tonight? By the way, from anybody who stayed over from Mel's stream, I appreciate it. Hi, if you don't know me, I am Canadian Guy A. I've actually commissioned Mel a number of times. If you know me, then you'll probably be like, oh, you don't need the introduction. But if you, just in case you don't, my name is Canadian Guy A. I am a professional tinfoil hat wearer. We talk a lot about nostalgic games, between theories, between reviews, news, etc. We talk a lot about remakes, and a lot of the main two big games on the channel that we talk a lot about is Crash, obviously, and Spyro the Dragon. Along, though, we've been going a lot more. We've been adding a lot more stuff to the channel as of late, and going to be kind of spreading a little bit, going less specifically on just specifically Crash and Spyro until more Crash and Spyro news come out. So, hi. I really enjoy Pal World. I really do. It's a lot of fun. I think that what Nintendo and Game Freak's doing to it right now is shameful. Going to court for designs and like, oh yeah, it's like, oh yeah, this looks like my game. Then yeah, you know, I can understand, you know, for art and stuff, but I am 100% against patenting of game mechanics. I think that that is the absolute dumbest thing I have ever heard, and I've gone on rants over and over again, and I re-reviewed my rant that I said yesterday, and it definitely was not as clear as I would have liked. So here is more of a clear statement as I try to play Rumble, so I'm sure it'll be significantly clear. To sit there and patent game mechanics is to stifle creativity, and it is only to be used when a competitor starts to get bigger than you, when someone uses something similar. And that, to me, is absolutely disgraceful and distasteful. So, when you have somebody patent a game mechanic, they'll go to the patenting office and trade it, and they'll word it in a way that makes it sound like that it can't be replicated any other way, and that their thing is exclusive to them. And that is, for game mechanics, absolutely wild and ridiculous to think that that is okay. Because anything can technically be trademarked. And what will happen is that people will trademark mechanics for games that they have in their game just as their back pocket thing, so that if something grows bigger or starts to make more money than them, or it comes from a smaller company that they can bully, they can just turn around and sue them. Because here's the thing. Do you really think that Nintendo is going to let Pocket Pair go? They're going to milk them for all the money they can. But why? Why Pocket Pair? Because the main thing that... Yeah, exactly, Shep. You know, you're exactly right. The Nemesis system is one of the biggest like examples I hear all the time is the Nemesis system. To give you an idea, imagine if Nintendo turned around and said, "Hey, listen, we're going to patent a character hits a anti-gravity block that contains an item, and then when you hit it, the item comes out, rolls out, lands on the ground, and moves on its own." You could get that patented. You know what that is? Mario jumping up and hitting a mushroom, and the mushroom popping up and going out and going away. They could patent that. And what they could sit there is that they could have that patent in their back pocket and just sit and wait. Because here's the thing. All these patents that people go for are things that are in a whole bunch of different games. Imagine if you get a game over and it says, "Would you like to continue? Yes or no?" That's patented. Did you know that? That was something that I didn't know. That company has the continue. Would you like to continue? Yes or no? That's patented. So you have Nintendo over here and Game Freak patenting the concept of throwing a ball and capturing a creature, or somebody in third person throwing a capturing device that either releases a character or captures a character for later use. They have that. They literally have that patented. Now, let me tell you something. Back in 2012, World of Warcraft, a little small game, a little small indie team, Blizzard, small up and coming, they released a feature called Battle Pets. And the Battle Pet system was you found pets in the world, you threw a contraption at them to trap them, and then you could battle other battle pet people through a turn-based rock, paper, scissors type of action and you have types that were super effective and ineffective against others. What does that sound like? What does that sound like to you? Sounds a lot like it sounds a lot like Pokemon, doesn't it? But why is Nintendo not going after them? Why? Why are they not going after them? They're not going after Blizzard because it would just be a gigantic schmoz in court that's not worth it. The amount of court it would take for you to get anywhere, because Blizzard is such a massive entity, the amount of fighting it would take to be able to get anywhere in that between two corporate giants like that would take years and billions of dollars and wasted time. But you have Temtem, and yeah, you're right. Temtem is a game that never reached, I don't think even came close to the size of Palworld. But all of a sudden, Palworld, which is a small, significantly smaller team, suddenly got massive fame and success, and all of a sudden now it's a problem. They are literally holding on. These companies are using patents to quite literally sit down and be like, "Ha! You can't. We can sue you now over game mechanics." I want to give you an idea, and you can look this up. I thought this was hysterical. By the way, I forgot. I don't know if I said it. Welcome, Shemp. How you doing, dude? I know I'm half ranting, but think about this. There was a guy that wanted to show how stupid patents could be. So, in 2021, the man patented a get ready for this, a circular fixture to assist transportation vehicles. A circular fixture for vehicular transportation. He patented a wheel. And they approved it. They approved it. Because they're like, yeah, that sounds cool. Yeah, that sounds original. It was a wheel. Imagine if someone were able to patent one of the most simple ideas ever that is used in everyday society. Fine, I'll invent a square. There you go. Invent the square. Who's stopping you? Who's stopping you? The creator of PUBG tried to argue that he owned the mechanic of jumping out of a vehicle in the air and landing in a battleground when he tried to sue Epic for Fortnite. Yeah, no, this is what I mean. It is absolutely ludicrous to think that that can be patented. Yet, there it is, patented, or attempting to be patented. So what's going to happen is that Pocket Pair is not going to have enough money to fight this in court. They're going to go to court, and guess what's going to happen? As soon as Nintendo gets a whiff that they're not going to win this, they're going to just injunction the court over and over and over and over again and spread it out and push it out and spread it out and push it out, having Pocket Pair to constantly pay lawyer fees, constantly pay all these things, and guess what? Pocket Pair is just going to run out of money. Pocket Pair is like, well, we don't have any more money to fight these lawyer fees. Well, you snooze, you lose. You don't got a lawyer to represent you? Too bad. Looks like you lose. It's and that is such baloney because Nintendo is wrong in this situation. They are wrong. I'll give you specifics too. Do you want to know when? Do you want to know when they patented this? They patented this for Legends Arceus. This wasn't patented back in 1996 or 95 whenever Pokemon came out. This wasn't patented when the games went 3D. It was patented for Legends Arceus. In, I believe, actually 2021 was when the patent went out. I believe. That is nuts. Now, the only hope that they might have, that Pocket Pair has, is that at least, you know, and of course the Japanese court system is, you know, I want to preface, the Japanese court system is different from the American, Canadian, just the general North American court system. However, overall, here's the thing. In the American court system, if you are getting hit with patent infringement and someone is like, yeah, my patent was infringed and you infringed it, if that company that's being sued can prove that the same mechanic was used in something before it was patented by another company, or the company being sued before it was patented, they can not only lose the court case, but the people could lose the rights to the patent entirely. Because it would just be basically like the courts would be like, not only is this, you know, you're going to get hit basically with, not patent fraud, but it's, I can't remember, I don't even know if it has a name, but that would be a similar, I guess, coined term. Would be like, hey, someone else used this idea beforehand, and then you patented it, you stole it and patented it, and claimed it was yours. Right? Now, in the American courts, that's where you can get it reversed. Whoa, hello. However, does that apply in Japanese markets? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I don't know if it does apply in Japanese markets. It might. It might not. I don't know. But the point is that patenting game mechanics is such a stupid idea. It's ridiculous. You know, it's like... Oh, shoot. Like, what if, you know, someone turned around and was like, hey, imagine if Nintendo turned around and said, hey, we're going to patent a portable gaming device in your hands. So basically, you can play games on the go. Well, then the whole mobile market would be in shambles. And here's the other thing that a lot of people don't realize about patents as well. Is that if... Oh, geez, that got eliminated quick. If Nintendo succeeds in this, get ready for all Pokemon-influenced titles to just be dusted. Because no one's going to invest in a game that is similar to Pokemon at all, with everybody being nervous about Nintendo suing, including investors. Because, of course, when you're doing an investment and when you're going to be giving a loan of money, you do a risk assessment. You're going to be like, okay, how much, you know, you're going to sit there and say, okay, how much of a risk is this to invest into this product? And investors are going to sit there, or companies, they're going to sit there and be like, you know what? This game sounds too much like Pokemon. And Pokemon will sue us. Well, then you'll get ideas immediately either completely changed or entire games literally yeeted and deleted because it's too close to Pokemon. Which kills creativity and creates complacency within Pokemon themselves. So if you guys thought that the Scarlet and Violet situation was bad, if this goes through, the complacency will literally be off the charts. They'll just be like, yeah, you know what? Whatever. Game sucks. Who cares? We're the only ones that can make games like it. All right. All right, give me 1 second. We are going to... I gotta quickly run to the lab bathroom. 1 second. What was I gonna do now? 1 second. What in the world? Why is this like this? Why is it doing this? Hold on. I apologize, chat. Oh boy. Why is this not working? I probably should. There we go. All right. I'm going to be right back. We will be right back. I just got to run to the bathroom. So, we're going to quickly run an ad, and I'm going to run to the bathroom. So, we're going to be running an ad thanks to the, special thanks to Bezos, the bozo. We'll be right back. Oh. All right. We are back. Now, also, also give a plug to Costco. They currently have these hazelnut beignets, I think they are, like hazelnut beignets. They're like little mini donuts with powdered sugar on the outside and hazelnut in the middle. These are like crack. They are so good. One each. Wait, Elena donated another $50? Wait, what? 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 Another 50? Are you serious? Thank you. Thank you. That is incredible. Thank you. Oh man, I want to play. No, I'm locking. I'm playing score. Thank you. That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No, I'm locking him. I'm playing Spyro. My wife loves Nerd Clusters as well. She loves it. Those are so good. The hazelnut beignets, they're already gone. They go down so smooth. And you look down, you're like, yeah, I want some more. There are no more. We were talking about cereals we like to get. What was your favorite back in the day? Ooh, good question. Good. Huh. I'll give you two. I'll give you two cereals. Because I have a funny story about one of them. And I think might have told this story before too. Oh man, I tried to get out of the way. Okay. So I'll tell you a couple. My primary cereal, which was if I woke up in the morning and was like unga bunga zombie, grab a box, pour it into my bowl, pour milk in it, not even look at it, take a big first spoonful without even looking, it is Honey Nut Cheerios. As a kid. But there's a story behind that as well. If I was getting sick and tired of Honey Nut Cheerios, it was Mini Wheats. But if I made sure, and never went on sale, but if I wanted to make sure, like, yes, I want that healthy cereal, it was Life. Life was, and still is, my favorite, probably my favorite cereal of, like, ever. I love Life. I love Life. Life is really good. Thoroughly enjoy it. Now, Honey Nut Cheerios, there's a funny story behind that one. Life is a sleeper. Life is so good. You look at it, you're like, how can this be good? And then you try it, you're like, oh my gosh, this is really good. I love Life. So, Honey Nut Cheerios. That one's funny. So, years ago, it's actually still open. There was a a YTV competition. And the YTV competition, and I didn't even know about it, was sponsored by Honey Nut Cheerios and was basically a mini game that you would play on their website back when, you know, you had like Mini Clip and you had all these really big crazy all these big crazy websites where you could play games and stuff. For those who are uninitiated, YTV is a TV channel for kids, but not like little kids. It was like Teletoon. It was, you know, Cartoon Network, but it was the Canadian. It was called YTV. And YTV had this website that was all. It was looking back at it now. It was all into like the Nickelodeon slime, and they had a website for mini games for kids to play. One of the games that they had that you could play was this, sponsored by the Olympics, was this little like skiing game where you would launch off into the air and you would push buttons to flip your character, and then if you landed it, you would get a bunch of points. Well, I played that game a lot, but I didn't even know it was a competition. So I play it, and I would just mash the keys. I would mash the keys and do flips and keep getting on the top rank, top score, etc., etc. Little did I know that I was entering into a competition. Well, I won. Now, what exactly did I win for being in this competition? Well, I won. I don't think it was first place. I think I won like second or third. I won a year's supply worth of Honey Nut Cheerios. Now, y'all don't realize how much a year's worth of Honey Nut Cheerios is, okay? It was calculated, if I ate Honey Nut Cheerios twice a day, every day, for 365 days a year, okay? I didn't even know about this. I got home from grade 3. It was either grade 2 or 3. And there was, and I am not kidding you, a pallet that you would see delivered at the grocery store, fresh, like a full batch, a pallet delivered via freight of Honey Nut Cheerios. And I sat there and I was like, what? And I saw the fact that it said Honey Nut Cheerios on the side of it. And I walked in, and even then, I was a little bit, satirical, and I laughed. I was like, Dad, why would you buy a giant pallet of Honey Nut Cheerios? He looks at me, and he's like, I didn't. And I was like, pardon? And he's like, you won. I was like, I won what? He goes, I don't know, you won. I was like, what did I win? He says, this was from YTV. And I was like, excuse me? He's like, yeah, this is from YTV. I was like, and he's like, what did you do? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. And so we read the letter, and it was like, you did so well in our game, and and all these things. And then finally, I put 2 and 2 together, and I was like, wait, I was playing. I was playing this on their website. So we had like a little investigation as to how this happened. I had gotten the Honey Nut Cheerios bee stuffies that had little Olympic logos on them. I had like a card. I had all these things. And there it was, a giant pallet of Honey Nut Cheerios. Could not believe it. And so my mom was just like, "That's cool, I don't have to buy cereal." So for the first month, it was super cool. For the first month. Afterwards, I got so sick. And my parents were so sick of it. We were trying to get rid of it. We were literally like people would be coming into our house, and then on their way out, we'd be like, "Hey, do you want a box of cereal?" And they're like, "Excuse me?" They're like, "Yeah, do you want a box of Honey Nut Cheerios on the way out?" And people were like, "Why are you offering free boxes of Cheerios?" And we're like, "Listen, man, it's hard to explain." You have to realize something. Where do you place a year's worth of supply of Honey Nut Cheerios? Where? Where do you put it? Where do you put it? It's not working right now, 1H. I'm sorry. Instead of a lemonade stand, you're just out there selling out. Dude. Girl. Yes. We were just like, please. And afterwards, after we finally got rid of the last box, I don't think we bought any Honey Nut Cheerios for like 6 months. Until finally, 6 months later, we bought it. And, we ate it sparingly. So, whenever I think of Honey Nut Cheerios, I always remember the fact that I had a box. Now, here's something that's funny about it, too. I'm glad to hear that everything's going well for you, Midas. You call me dude, it's cool. Alright, I've been told that has offended people in the past, so I try to go just a broad spread. Anyway. My dad did something really cool. So I was just like, that is so cool. But then what my dad did was, and looking back, I figured it out. He took an envelope and he slid in $50. Now back then, when you're in grade 2, $50 is crazy. And he slid that in there as an extra celebratory gift for me. And I went and I bought a game with it. And I remember I was losing my mind over the $50, right? Even though, right in front of us was probably about, $2,000 to $3,000 worth of Honey Nut Cheerios. I mean, like, that was just, it was, I'll have to see if I could maybe, like, now my curiosity is like, tell me your dad made Honey Nut Cheerios cardboard robot. No, we didn't. We recycled them all, unfortunately. But now I'm thinking about that would have been really cool. Or maybe we did do something with it. I can't remember. I don't remember. Oh, no, I know what we did with it. We didn't do it as I remember. No, I do remember. We didn't do a giant robot. What my mom did is that she upcycled them and she used them as gift boxes for Christmas. She would, like, if you got a shirt, she would roll the shirt up. And put it into a Cheerios box. So everyone's opening up their bags, and everyone's opening up their gifts, and there's Honey Nut Cheerio boxes everywhere. And everyone's like, why is there so many Honey Nut Cheerios boxes? And Mom's like, don't ask. just don't ask. That's absolutely iconic. Yeah, that's my mom.
Your team boosted.
Because I was like, what did she do with them? And then I remembered people like sitting there and laughing. They're like, why? And so oh. And here's the thing too, is that I believe it lasted longer than a year because we got so sick and tired of Honey Nut Cheerios and nobody would take them. So it was like we had this thing for like more than like a year and a half of just Honey Nut Cheerios. We had the closet. You should have saw the closet. You know the meme of Squidward with the clocks and him opening it and it's just all the clocks in there? That was literally our closet with Honey Nut Cheerios. It was just nothing. Yeah, we got someone chasing me down. Okay. When life gives you cereal, I mean, I guess. Ah, well, died. Yeah, that was hysterical. Of course. Yeah. So the Zaboomafoo closet? Yes. Yes. I love Zaboomafoo. Yeah. Should I give them as Christmas presents? Here, have a box of cereal for Christmas, like the Flintstones Pebbles commercial. I mean, yeah. We could have done that. There was so many things that was so good. Ah, such simpler times. Do 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 do. Boop 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 boop. All right, here we go. Oh, jeez. had abandoned that because I almost died.
Your team puts Wampa on the board. What a knockout! Your team boosted. Allied team mega boosted.
Ah! It got me too. Jeez.
Crates ready. Your team boost expired. Spirit Guardian available. Enemy team boosted.
That was probably a little bit unnecessary.
Enemy team boost expired.
Big turn-ins.
Ready.
Oh yeah, buddy. Walking down C. Yeah!
Your team boost expired. Enemy team boost expired. Your team boosted. Spirit Guardian available. Crates ready. Your team boost expired. Spirit Guardian.
Come on, let's go.
Drop off to win.
Boom, baby. Hey, Turbo Creamer, how's it going? Oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys. I showed this to some people yesterday on the Power World stream, but some people weren't there. So here, I wanted to quickly show you guys a new product that's going to be launching very soon. So I got coming soon a little chocobo coming to the Etsy store. And what we're going to be doing is that I'm going to be releasing 6 of them. And if they all sell and people like them, I will then also make different colored ones, because of course there's green chocobos, there's black chocobos, there's blue chocobos, there's different colors of chocobos. So we would make more colors. Quick! I thought it was cute.
3, 2,
Get off my platform!
your team puts Wampa on the board.
Oh man.
Aku available. Enemy team boosted. Your team boost expired. Enemy team mega boosted.
That's not what I want. As I was lurching forward, I was like, I'm gonna George of the Jungle this. George of the Jungle. Why am I turning in 33? That's a bit better.
Enemy team boost expired.
Come on. Got him.
Lights up for them. Enemy team takes lead. Enemy team boosted. Takes lead. Enemy team pulls ahead.
It's gonna be close, isn't it? It's gonna be close.
Enemy team super boosted.
I ate. My thing came up right as I died. I think we're gonna lose this one, chat. I think we're gonna lose this one, boys and girls.
It's gonna be a close one.
Aku's not done yet. Come on.
Your team boost expired. Bounce breaks ready. Either team could take this one. It's neck and neck.
Oh man. Ah.
Bounce breaks ready.
It's gonna be close.
Enemy team boosted. Aku available. Enemy team super boosted. Teams are on each other's heels.
I got us from one turn in it to go. Just one. Not, that's gonna be game probably. Yes! 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 Oh, 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 oh! Jeez! Oh! Woo! That was dope!
Yeah!
Let's go. I almost call her Tifa. Let's go Tana again. Oh, great. Art idea. Tana in the outfit that Tifa wears in Final Fantasy VII. You're a fan of Final Fantasy, correct? Specifically Final Fantasy VII. I'm a big... That's it. I'm familiar with other Final Fantasies, but Final Fantasy VII is the one that I enjoy, and the one I have nostalgia for. I love Midgar. Midgar is a really great world that was built. Step into a Slim Jim. Oh yeah! 2, 1. Rumble!
Enemy team boosted.
Stop.
Enemy team puts one.
El Chavizi just donated $20 through Streamlabs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for doing a Rumble stream. I appreciate everything that helps keep this game alive. Yes, I appreciate that, El Chavizi. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are amazing. Thank you so much for your love and support. And yeah, I do want this game to have some kind of life. I do. And ooh.
Painful to watch. Enemy team
talk about in the last second, eh?
Your team boost expired. Your team boosted. Enemy team boosted. Gulp available.
That's not what I wanted. I was like, wow, gulp only 3. Wait a second. Probably turn in more. Enemy gulp. Well, that's not ideal.
Your team boost expired. Enemy team boost expired. Enemy team scores for the lead.
Unos, dos, tres, cuatros. Well, my wow ray. Take care, J Buns.
Wow, getting down to the wire. Enemy team boosted.
Okay. A little bit
Brakes ready.
turbo leg-tastic there, but we're good.
Enemy team takes lead.
I shouldn't even be here, to be honest, because it's, yeah, they can have it. They can bloody have it. I don't care. We are so close. It doesn't even matter right now.
Enemy team ultra boosted. Gulp available. Your team pulls ahead. Your team boosted.
We're like just one big turn in from like, that's it. Ah, yeah. Dang it. Ah, dang. That sucks. Oh, well. All right, we're going to pop out of this lobby and give it a little refresher, a little freshy fresh. All right, so we're coming into the last hour of the stream. So I'm going to go take a quick pee break before we finish up. So we're going to run an ad, and I'll be right back. We will return. My body. sorry, had a not bad but a heated conversation with it wasn't bad, just a healthy debate about. Oh my gosh. Elaine, did you donate another $50? Sure, round two. Put my donations towards stream deck repairs. Thank you, Elena. Again, thank you. This game deserved better. Rumble for president. Thank you, Midas. Thank you again, Elena, for the $5. And Mr. Bandor donating £5. I see you some fantastic matches tonight. Oh, as always, Rumble is such a fun game. It's been fun playing with you. Good games. Good games. You guys have been absolutely killing it tonight. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. A million thank yous. Thank you. Again, I apologize that I took so long there. I had to... There was a... There was something that, just kind of keeping things kind of relatively low-key. There was something that happened at school for the kiddos. And it's not the first time this has happened, and now we are strongly considering, we're now strongly considering putting our kids for, setting our kids up for homeschooling. And I have been initially against it, and I've been fighting against it and saying no. But now it's kind of getting hard to say no to 100%. So my wife is saying yay, I'm saying nay. It's just because a number of issues, and it's a hard thing. It's a hard thing to figure out. It's a hard thing to sit down and be like, man, what do we do? And it sucks. And I'm trying to figure out whether or not we're doing the right thing or the wrong thing. So it's just there's an issue going on at school, and we're trying to figure it out, and it sucks. It sucks. And it's a matter of just trying to figure out, like, how do we fix this? So that's why I took a little bit longer, was because, my wife and I were having that conversation. Like, what do we do? One of the things that I love, though, between me and my wife is that we have there's two kinds of, like, arguments. Of course, there's your husband and wife arguments. But then we also have another argument that's more like a debate, where there's no mean or... no meanness and no malice behind it, but we're debating and we're arguing our points, and there's no hurt feelings. There's zero hurt feelings. And I'm happy that my wife and I can do that. I love that. That's one of the things that I think couples need, where you need to be able to have, it's a healthy argument. I don't know why it's not counting. It's a good question. Having a healthy argument is important, and it's not a screaming match. It's a, hey, we have a problem and we have to fix it. How do we fix it? We both understand and know that we want the best for our kids, and we're both making our points. And so now it's a matter of, okay, how do we get there? How do we solve this? How do we fix this? So it's a bit of a schmoz that we're kind of dealing with right now. We're trying to figure out how to fix it. So how do we fix this? How do we solve this? Yeah, I don't know why. I think this might be just a dead lobby, maybe, which kind of sucks because there's some people from the stream who are here. Also, it looks like the stream hasn't, at least on my end, the stream hasn't been lagging. So, yeah, I don't know why it's not counting down. Weird. The stream on my side hasn't been lagging, which is good. I appreciate that, Spyro. It is a complicated situation that's not fun to deal with. Well, while we're waiting, we might as well try. No, we'll be fine. So I have a dragon here that I have to take apart, and I have a new set of pliers, so I'm seeing how these pliers work. If they... Hey, Mystic Moon, how's it going? I was just in that lobby. Ah, 1H, I'm sorry! So those are good, but I'm wondering how these work for the little details that that I have problems with when it comes to pliers.
3, 2, 1. Your team puts Wampa on the board.
You know what? That's fine. Walk C down. Ooh.
Ally team super boosted. Enemy team boosted. Dragons available. Your team extends a big lead.
One H, are you still here?
Your team boost expired.
If you are, just a thought, and this is just between you and me, and I'm saying this now because only you will understand what I'm saying. And I'm saying this because I'm just thinking this now. Let's talk later about epic relic stations. Just a thought. No one's gonna know what we're talking about, but
Enemy team boosted. Your team boosted.
Sure. Ew. One second.
Enemy team puts Wumpa on the board. Your team boosted. Allied team super boosted.
Forgive me if it seems like I'm distracted. An idea just hit me, and I'm kind of sitting here like,
Bonus bank available.
game, people still play it, and lobbies are generally full. And wait times are very minimal. People still play this game. Oh!
Enemy bonus bank.
Ruh-roh, Reggie! Let's tap this.
Enemy team pulls ahead.
Whew.
Enemy team boosted. Your team pulls ahead. Enemy team mega boosted. Enemy team takes lead. Your team takes lead. Upgrades ready. Enemy team scores for the lead.
That's a really big turn in! I'm trying!
Takedown. Enemy team boost expired.
Ugh.
Bonus bank available.
Nog. I got top former at least. Alright, let me see if I can give me a second here. I don't typically do this, but let's see if we can get this working. Hold on. Excuse me. Hold on. Why can't I? Why can't I? I have Midas's invite, but where is? One second, hold on. Okay, hold on. Oh, this player doesn't have a valid game session to join. Okay, hold on. Yeah, because it says that you're not even online on my end. Yeah, let me try doing it on you. Hold on. Okay, let me. Hang on. Uno momento. Okay, I am playing an online game though. I don't understand. Yeah, it's not working, unfortunately. Sorry, 1H. Sorry, my friend. Do 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 do. Boop, 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 boop. But yeah, Cartoon Looney, as you can see, lobby filled right up. There's a bot on each team, but that's just because the time ran out. People still play this game. Don't mess with Dingo Dial. Alright, we got a few more rounds left before we're going to sign off for Q&R. And thank you everybody tonight for the insane support that's been shown. You guys are amazing. Each and every single one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for your love and support. Ooh, I was hoping. Ho! I thought this one was gotten. Where you going, Spyro?
Wampa Bat available. Allied Team Super Boosted.
Oh, I am taking a risk here. Here. We are currently tied. Yeah. Oh no! He can bank. Dingodile can bank guard and bank camp at the same time.
Enemy team boosted. Bounce crates ready. Enemy team super boosted. Allied Wampa Bat. Bounce crates ready.
Trying to keep an eye on both the Wampa Bat. Oh! No! No! Come on!
Bounce crates ready.
Ah! Yeah, I knew it. Ah! Oh, it sucks! Good game, though. Good game, though. But I saw the writing on the wall when... Ah, dang. Good. It was good, though. I tried so hard and got so far. In the end, it wasn't even there. Ain't my singing terrible? Sorry, I'm currently looking at my I printed a Benchy earlier off of my printer, and I'm noticing just little errors, and I'm just trying to figure out why. Oh, you know what? That's probably why. Hold on. But Doi, why didn't I just do that? Hold on. Silly me, I should have done that before. I did not calibrate my 3D printer. I just slapped a new nozzle in and then said, there we go, test print. I should have known better. And I should have known better too. Oh no!
Enemy team boost expired. Your team boost expired. Your team boosted.
Fight to the death that one was.
Call the ambulance.
Whoopsies!
Bounce brakes ready. TNT drones available. Your team boost expired.
Ah. Ah, heck.
Enemy team boosted. Your team boost expired. Bounce brakes ready.
Oh, man.
Enemy team boost expired. Your team boosted.
Okay. We still have a boost too, so I'm gonna try to utilize that as much as possible. Ay, ay, ay.
Your team boosted. Enemy team scores for the lead. Your team. It's gonna be a close one. Enemy team takes lead. Your team takes lead. Ally team super boosted.
We're super boosted.
Bounce breaks ready.
Whew, ah!
Enemy team boosted.
It's gonna be close! Gonna be close! Come on!
It's getting too close to call.
Mm.
Your team boost expired. Teams are on each other's heels.
Urgh.
Enemy team boost expired.
It's anyone's game!
Enemy team scores for the lead. Either team could take this one. Bounce breaks ready.
Come on. Come on, man.
It's neck and neck.
Ah!
Wow, what a game.
Ugh! That sucks. It sucks. Dang, almost to 80K. I'm trying, man. Every day the subs are a little bit up and down. They're doing this, up and down, a little bit up and down, up and down, up and down a little bit. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're trying. We're trying. Yesterday, when we finished the stream yesterday, we were at hang on. When we finished the stream yesterday, we needed 75. Today we need, oh gosh, now 82. Yep, we net lost 6 subscribers. 7 subscribers. We were at 75 yesterday, now we're at 82. 75, now we're at 82. So, if anyone wants to check and if anyone's interested, do a sub check. Make sure that you are subscribed. See if we can hit 80,000. We're so close. We're getting there. It's been a hard. We've been in the 70,000 for too long, and I'm excited to get out of it. So, anyone wants to help, check your subscription status. Make sure that you are subscribed. So, Uh, to give you an idea, we started the year at 70 77,000. So we've been slowly climbing. We're trying. We're trying so hard. We're so close. 80K, I chase it. No. No. I would sub on all my accounts, but they remove them after a day because they are under the same. I did not know that was a thing. So if somebody were to make their own emails, like if they wanted to help out, if they were like, oh, I want to help out, so they made a bunch of they made a bunch of sub accounts, and then they subscribe, and then after a day they get tossed off. I agreed to do that. What? You agreed, but I didn't. All right, ladies and gents, we got a few minutes of Q&R before we wrap it up. So if you guys got any questions, please fire them away, and I will try. I agreed, therefore you did. That's not how this works. No, listen, I have too big of a head. I have way too big of a head, okay? It's not going to work. It wouldn't work. How's Spyro doing? Are you feeding him? Yeah, he's doing okay. His wing's not doing so great. I still have to fix it. But he's doing good. He's sitting, he's chilling. Hey, we gained 1 sub since I said to check. So, hey, 1 person. Ew. I still gotta fix it. Okay, so Q&A. Can I shave your head at 80K? No. No. Listen, okay? Before we get to any, seeing when I can shave my head, ask my wife first, okay? You have to ask my wife. If she turns around and she's like, "Oh yeah, you can shave his head at 100K," I would give permission for that. I didn't expect to be on your live playing this game tonight. Well, that's awesome, D. It's always great whenever we can get people all playing together. It's a lot of fun. It's always fun. Oh no, he has to leave the mustache. I'm not going bald and the mustache. This mustache took way too long to grow out. No way. No way am I. That is not. Is there one available? If one of the mods could throw a link in the chat for a membership, that would be fantastic. Yes, I do, Azriel Torres. I remember. Have you heard of this character called Hatsune Miku? Yes, I've heard of Miku, the songs, not the VR pop star, but the V. It's not VTuber. You get V pop star, I suppose. Man, she said yes. Oh boy. Do you think we find any life forms and species on Mars in the future? Look, here's the big thing. You probably could find life forms on Mars. You could find microbes. You could find all of these signs of life on Mars. But the fact of the matter is that there are very few anything remotely large in terms of species that can survive the way Mars is in terms of weather patterns. So Gonna have bro looking like something off of Sesame Street if you shave me. Yeah, seriously, do not listen. You shave my head, okay? I have to keep the mustache, okay? All right. If I shave my head and I keep the mustache, I'll look like Massimo. So the one that you're looking at, Shooter, is called an FDM printer. Resin is toxic, and you require a whole bunch of stuff. And then FDM printing is the way to go. Bamboo Labs P1 if you P1S or P1P if you want to save a couple more dollars. P1S, trust me, best printer on the market for the price. Best by far, beginner friendly, by far. Imagine CG playing with a bald head. I'm okay. Yeah, they're saying that there's a new sale happening. Bamboo's having a sale, I think, starting on the 21st of October. Big sale. I think it's like $250 off of the P1S. It's amazing. Whatever happened to the old printer? Did it go to your friend? Yeah, actually, it went to my friend. It did. It went to a mutual friend of mine, and he's been working with it. He was playing with it last time I heard. He was able to get it to print little things, and he was enjoying it. He was like, "Yeah, I like this. This is cool." I was like, "Great, you can have it for free. Take it." I don't want it. My friend took it, so we saved having to throw out a piece of machinery. We didn't have to do a bunch of we didn't have to do a bunch of weird stuff, so got a driving test on the 21st. Aw, Shooter's growing up. Shooter. Is it mountain test? Is it mountain road testing? Do you get in? It's a big burly man. He goes, go drive over mountain. You receive license if you get to other end and not cry. Seatbelts optional. But I'll have you know, my last 3 test subjects died when they had their seatbelt on. I did not. Driving a Prius. Have you... Dude, hold on. Let me show you the wildest thing. So listen, I was doing car shopping recently with my parents, and I helped them get a RAV4. Let me show you something wild. Because I walked in to the dealership and I saw a car and I was just like, hey, what's that? I was like, that's the Prius. I was like, excuse me? Look at... No, I just want the thumbnail. No, I don't. No. Oh my gosh. This thing. Look at this. Like, how did we go from, like let's go to the 2010 Prius, okay? How did we go from, sir, can I take your daughter out for dinner tonight, sir? I'll have her home by 9 o'clock sharp, to your daughter's mine now. Like, what a glow up. Like, bro. Like, this is the Prius! 2010, the meep, I'm getting my first license! To this! sat there and was just like, that's the Prius? I'd buy that. Like, how? And it's an e-vehicle, so the whole thing is like super duper hybrid. It's like, you gotta put just, a drop of fuel and it goes for 8 years. Okay, thanks, bye. Like, how is this the Prius, man? Yeah, even the 2024s, they still kind of have like the egg shape in the back a little bit. Like, what in the world? When did this happen? Like absolutely just gobsmacked when I saw this. Yeah, there's a Cybertruck in my area, and it's kind of just like, woo, yay. Let's see here. You have two options. You have the hybrid and the hybrid. We gotta take a look at the interior. Like, look at the pretty colors. That's a Prius. Like, tell me that this does not look snazzy. We gotta take a look at the interior. Like, what in the world? This is... This... Like, look! This thing is snazzy as heck. Here's the thing. 4 kids. No way. It does not work. Baby's all grown up. Yeah, he went through his teenage awkward phase and now he's just... Oh boy, El Chavizi. You just opened Canada's trap card. E-vehicles. You ready for this? You ready? Not ready? You ready for this rant? You ain't ready for this rant! Canada has something that is amazing that's called carbon tax. And carbon tax is on anything and everything that produces any sort of fossil emissions. So, you would think that they would turn around and be like, hey guys, why don't we give some, a rebate for people buying e-vehicles? They do. But guess what? They just increase the cost of the vehicle. That's it. And you have to get manually approved. You can't just go and buy an e-vehicle and get money back. Yeah, the government has to review and be like, you meet our program, so we'll give you $2,000 off the car. But guess what? Shipping and freight adds an additional $3,000 to the car. And additionally, they still have a microchip shortage. And because there's a microchip shortage, hybrids are in high demand. When I was shopping for a brand new car, when I was looking to fit my ever-growing family, I had to go into a Highlander. Now, I had 2 Highlanders in front of me. They were both exactly the same. There was only 2 differences. 2 differences. 2 itty-bitty little differences. They were the exact same year, the exact same package. The only difference was one was red and one was black. And one had 15,000 kilometers extra on it. That's not much. That's not much at all. But there was one other small, crucial difference. And that was one was a hybrid and one was a full gas. The hybrid cost an additional $7,000. $7,000. But don't worry, you can get a $2,000 rebate from the government. Oh joy, or howdy, oh bliss! And you have to see if you get approved for it first. So you can buy. But here's the thing: you have to buy the car to submit the application. So, if you buy the car and you submit the application, the government can turn around and be like, sorry, dog, our magic 8-ball said to go jump a cliff. You don't get approved. By the way, you have to pay the full price now. Welcome to the government. Have a look around. And I'm just like, why? Like, yeah, but it's a hybrid. I'm like, yeah, when I got mine in California, I had to wait about 4 months for the rebate. Here's my big issue, though. You don't know if you're going to get it. That's actually, covers a lot about what the government kind of does. You don't know if you're going to get it. Why? Because. So technically there is 4 seasons, sort of. The last season is like, season forever ending. So, all right. We got 2 more minutes and we got to wrap up. But yeah, it has not been fun with the carbon tax and all that stuff. Gas right now is $1.50. Is $1.50 per liter, which let's translate that. Let's see here. What is going on here? Come on. No. Just work, please. Okay, that's not working. Hang on. It was $1.50. So right now, in our currency, it equates to it looks like 6.82 Canadian per gallon. 6.82 per gallon. Yay! It's fun. It's terrible. It sucks. I'd rather walk. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a real pain. So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time I have for this week. But next week, stay tuned for more live streams and more videos. Next week, I don't know what videos are going to be coming out next week. I don't know. You're going to have to stay tuned. I'm going to have to stay tuned because I don't even know. So, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video and or live stream. Time for the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.